Hi guys, so it's me. I am here with a sewing tutorial. It's been a while since I've done one. I did a mask tutorial, so I am doing a scrunchie tutorial. This is how I've been making my scrunchies for the fair. There's no real secret to it. There's plenty of scrunchie videos out there showing you how to make scrunchies. This is just the way that I do them. So I really hope you enjoy watching this video. Maybe you learn something, I sell my scrunchies for $5 a piece, so, or 2 for $8. But as for how to make them, continue watching this video if you would like to learn at least my way of doing them. Again, there are lots of other ways. If you were looking for a different type of scrunchie to make, just look up on YouTube app for other people. There are hundreds of different scrunchie videos, so this is just my way of doing it, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you very soon. I still do not have an ironing board. I am using some batting that's kind of rolled up, and got the iron on now, and I am going to iron out this fabric. Alright guys, hold on. I'm going to show you how I do my scrunchies, okay? This is just one way that you can sew scrunchies. There's no one single way to do anything. There's different ways. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it where you don't see the seam or anything, but this is the way I do them right now. So I have one very long piece. No, I did not measure it, so I don't know how long it is. They vary. Actually, I'm gonna take this real quick and then I'll measure for you. So when you fold it in half is what you want to really worry about. So it is 11.5 inches long folded. So times that by 2. And then that's how you get this. Again, I recommend it being a little longer, but this was all I had left of this fabric, and it will be fine. It will be okay. It's for a kid or something, because I am making kid things for this festival. What I do is I roll the edges down just a little bit, not too much, just a little. Take your iron, don't burn yourself. It's not fun to burn yourself with an iron. You want to iron it down flat, and you'll want to do it all along. I recommend having an ironing board, but I just do not have one yet. I am saving for one. I am so glad scrunchies are popular again. I wish they were popular when I was in school, because when I was in school and you wore a scrunchie, you got picked on pretty heavily for wearing scrunchies. But nowadays you don't, so that's good. That's good. Scrunchies are useful. Scrunchies are easier than regular hair ties, I think. So I also do the same on the other end in case you didn't catch that. I will show you what they look like. Again, you don't want to go down too far, because you are going to fold it in half to where these folded edges touch each other. I'll show you what I mean. So, turn the iron off. You don't want to accidentally bump into it because it hurts, like I said. So, now we have both of our ends folded, and what you're going to want to do is turn it this way to where you see the print up front, and then you're going to want to fold it to where it's inverted, to where you see the little folded edge and it's touching each other. So what you're going to also want to do is sew 1/4 of an inch down, not even that far down, so a little ways down, and I will show you what that looks like. Make sure you back tack at the front and the end. Pull it out. Okay. Cut off all your threads right here and here. And then what you are going to want to do is you're going to want to make it into its little circle and lay it flat to where your seam is directly in the middle, and you're going to want to press your seam down flat. I'm just going to use my finger for this. You can use the iron if you feel more confident with the iron versus yourself. So you should have something that looks like this right now. Again, like I said, I recommend these to be a little longer than this. However, for the sake of the tutorial and for the sake of lack of fabric, I am showing you this for demonstration purposes. So then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take one end of your seam and match it to the other end of your seam to where you get something like this. And you're going to want to leave a gap opening right here And then you're going to want to sew around all the way to leave the gap. Again, make sure you back tack at the beginning and the end. You don't want to close this all the way because you want to feed your elastic through. So sew a little bit, back tack, and then sew the rest of the way. Alright guys, so make sure you cut your thread, your loose threads. You don't want any loose threads showing. So what you should have is something that looks like this now, where there is a little opening here at your seam to where you can feed through the elastic. So what we did was we left a seam, like an opening, and then we stitched all the way around and stopped at the other end of the opening. So you should have this something that looks like this. So now what you want to do, it's your choice how you want to measure your elastic. I usually just take it and measure it like that, and then I cut. I do leave a little extra just because you have to tie it closed. So this is your elastic. Now what you're going to want to do is take a safety pins through it, and then feed it through your little opening you have here until it's through the whole thing out the other end. And then you're going to want to triple knot it and sew the opening closed, and you should have an elastic. I will show you how that looks. I just have to find my my safety pin. Okay guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how I make my scrunchies. Again, this is just the one way that I've found to do them up pretty quickly and pretty easily. You can find other ways. If you don't like having the flat edge right here, there are ways where you can make them more bulkier. This is just the way that I choose to do them. This particular one you can wrap around your hair twice. I have made some where it just takes once, where you take it and then feed it through your hair. I don't want to do it to this one because this one is going to go in the scrunchie bucket at my fair table. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Also, if you have not already, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to hit that like button and comment down below to let me know how you appreciate the tutorial videos, how you like them, if you want more. My website is currently down. It will go up this week on payday. I promise you it will be right back up to where it was. But I do have my Etsy linked down below. I sell coloring book pages that I've drawn myself, so they are $1.75 per page or $5 for a set. I am currently working on other coloring book pages, so if you would like to check out my coloring book pages, feel free to do so on my Etsy. I also have a few things in store to add on my Etsy. I'm going to add some zipper pouches. I can make those to order, so I am going to add my zipper pouches. I'm going to add them as they're made, and I'm also going to add it to where you can customize. You can pick and choose which fabrics you want for your zipper pouch. So stay tuned for that. But if you would like to see what I currently have up on my Etsy, feel free to check that out. It is linked in the description down below. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I cannot wait to see you on the next video. Alright guys, bye.